What's going on YouTube? Jedi270 from AirsoftRx.com. What you're looking at on the table is a Vltor Mod-Stock in Coyote Tan. This Mod-Stock in particular is the real steel version. And you have to be very careful because the element versions are all licensed. Can't remember who through, but they are almost identical. This is the real steel Mil-Spec, and it was on my GMP WOC gas blowback. And the reason that I got this one was because I wanted the E-Mod in the tan, but the E-Mod just wasn't available in that color at the time I ordered it. So I thought, you know what, who cares? I'll just go ahead and get this one. The length of pull between the E-Mod and the Mod-Stock is about 2 inches difference from the shoulder pad up towards the front. Now this will fit some Aeg'S as long as the Aeg has a Mil-Spec buffer tube. There are ones made by Element that are a little bit cheaper that are fit for an airsoft type stock, in other words non-Mil-Spec. But this is a real steel. This one will ride on any M4, either Mil-Spec with a Mil-Spec buffer tube or a commercial M4, as long as you have a Mil-Spec buffer tube. And there's not a lot of difference between the Mil-Spec and the commercial buffer tubes. You'll get a little bit of wobble when you put a Mil-Spec on a commercial tube. You know, just a tiniest little fraction of a wobble. And if you put the commercial on a Mil-Spec tube, you really got to yank it to get it back and forth and into position. But it can also be modded to fit. So there's not a whole lot of difference between the two. The materials are the same, the build quality is the same, and Vltor is probably, in my opinion, one of the best aftermarket assault rifle stocks made. I mean, they're very tough, they're very hard, they take a lot of abuse, and they look really nice. But this one, I've got listed on eBay right now for a fraction of what I paid for it. This one's listed at $85. Okay, this stock normally runs in the real steel Mil-Spec version upwards of over $100. So, you know, it's just a little bit. It's a little bit less than what it is brand spanking new. Nice stock though. Absolutely love Vltor. My GMP gas blowback WOC. I have a Troy Industries Battle QD sling mount that goes on the back of the buffer tube at the bottom, and it is ambidextrous in desert tan. This stock has a QD attachment there and on the other side. You simply do like any other LE stock. You push down on that button and that puts it in and out, and also to install it you pull up. I'm doing this with one hand, guys, so forgive me. You pull up and it slides on the buffer tube. But this is the Vltor Mod-Stock, and then in a moment we're going to look at the E-Mod, which is a little bit different, and then we'll compare the two on the next video. Also, really neat thing happened to me yesterday on the 23rd of February. I'm down at the trophy shop working with Donnie, and as you guys know who subscribe to my channel, we do a lot of custom laser work and gun work. And 3 soldiers came into the shop. One was Command Sergeant Major Jensen. There was another Sergeant Major, and they came in. But Command Sergeant Major Jensen is the Command Sergeant Major of the 307th Medical Brigade, and they were down here at Wendell Ford. Well, he came in and he was talking to me about, what soldiers talk about. Where you been, what branch were you in, what years did you serve, and vice versa. And as we sat there and talked, I always have a good time talking to fellow soldiers, and they're my brothers and sisters. They always will be, no matter whether I still serve or not. So later that afternoon, he comes back to pick up some stuff, and we're all standing there talking, and he reaches out and he shakes my hand. And, we had talked about what my name was and, my rank when I separated, and he reached out to shake my hand. He said, "Sergeant," and I felt this thing in the palm of my hand. And he goes, this one's for you and for your service, and I really appreciate you. And it's very important, that's another thing. And I was really shocked. And what he presented me with was a Command Challenge coin. Command Sergeant Major Jensen designed this coin for the 307th, and it's back in the day when I served. During my time of service, I received 3 challenge coins. One was from Major General Holliday, who is in command of the 8th Infantry Division, mechanized in Germany, and I got that one in the field, and that was for some work that I did surveying and whatnot with my original MOS. And then I received my Ranger Flash challenge coin, and I received my 3rd Ranger Battalion coin for different missions and different ops that I'd been on. Back in the day when these things were issued to you, it's a big deal, you know, a major big deal. And a command coin such as this one is very, very rare that you get one of these, especially from a Command Sergeant Major, okay? Because there's only one more rank above him, and that's Command Sergeant Major of the Army, and there's only one of those. Only one Command Sergeant Major of the Army. And it's as high as you can go in the NCO ranks. And this guy's no war dog. And, you know, he gave me this command coin, presented for excellence, and he told me that he appreciated my service to the Army and to my country. And I got to be honest with you guys, this really made my heart swell. This is a huge honor for me, and I just wanted to share that with you in this video. So there we have it, the Vltor Mod-Stock, and this huge honor from Command Sergeant Major Jensen. I thank you, sir. I'm very honored, and it will be placed with my other coins, and it will receive a place of honor in my home. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it.